my channel. Today we are going to finally get to the beauty room tour. So my beauty room is also doubling as my office. It's also doubling as kind of a hobby room. And basically this is just my space in my home. I was going to start with beauty first because most people are here for the beauty room tour, which I gave a quick preview of in the beginning, but I thought I would just start and kind of go clockwise around my room and go through storage and kind of where we're at beauty room wise these days. I will link all of my storage options into the description box. I will find as much of the stuff as I can to kind of give you an idea of where it came from. I will also tell you when I can. So the first thing I wanted to go through was my cubes. They are on this side of the wall. I actually film over there. So I'm going to try and stay out of frame because I'm looking like a normal human and not some glam bitch on the internet, that's for sure. So I actually have a small Alex cabinet here. And this is going to be weirdly shot, but you're going to have to forgive me. The top thing is a letter holder and it's basically my home office inbox. Anything that needs to be actioned or dealt with goes in there. So bills, whatever else. Right now it's just full of books because I want to read them and some bills that need to be filed. This is where paperwork goes to die. Marie Kondo would be very sad. All right, so moving into the first little Alex container. This is all planner supplies. This is just in the process of being organized. This guy here is not doing so well. Second drawer is just stamps and stamping plates. For those of you who know that I do bullet journaling and extreme planning, this is all helpful for that. This drawer is some of my calligraphy pens and some more stamps at the back. I use calligraphy loosely. This drawer has unfortunately become a catch-all. I still have to go through this. This is just a bunch of stickers and hole punches. And my bottom drawer is my sticker books. Okay, so for those of you who've been around for a while, a lot of you know that I used to have a sticker shop. This is my Silhouette Cameo, and this is what I used to use to cut stickers. This was actually in a favorites video in 2015 if you wanted to see a demo, so I could probably link that down below. But I don't really do the sticker shop anymore because since I got so much back into YouTube, I had to kind of let that go. And then I have two printers at the top. These cubes are from Ikea. This little pen holder is from Michaels. I believe this is still available. I've seen it in many places. So this is just all my pens and extra things I use for bullet journaling, some watercolor brushes, etc. It's unfortunate that it doesn't turn in here, but I always pull it out anyway. This is my half-ass jewelry collection. I got this holder at, I believe, Marshall's. This one I got at Claire's. This is really, really old. And just a fun fact for a few people, this is actually my, I guess now she would be close to 97-year-old grandmother's vanity perfume tray, her makeup mirror, handheld makeup mirror, and there is a makeup mirror behind there as well that is also hers. I keep those here for sentimental reasons, and this little ring holding hand guy is also from Michaels. For my planner enthusiasts, these are all washi tapes. So these are all basically fancy crafting tapes. I have 3 of these all going down this side, and I won't go through them all, but my washi tape collection is fairly extensive. This is a continuation of my washi collection, but this guy is actually a repurposed shot glass display case from Michaels. This was my aunt's idea and it was actually quite brilliant. I just have the door open so you can't see the ring light and be blinded and have your retinas burned out of your head. So this middle row I'm actually not going to spend too much time on. I just went through this in my palette collection. That again is another washi tape organizer. And then we have my 3 cubes of palettes. This is a organizer by Allegory. Wow, say that 10 times fast. The basket in the back is from Walmart, and this letter holder is from Marshall's, I believe. These are just standing on their own. These cubes are slightly more haphazard. This guy here is, I have no idea where this even came from. Probably Kitchen Stuff Plus. I don't use it, I never light it. And this cube is just a holding spot for something in the future. This cube beside it, this is basically just palettes that are a weird shape, and I prefer to just keep them in there because it's easier. That container is also from Winners. Moving over here is some planner stuff, some makeup bags I use on the regular, and a brush cleaning holder, I guess it's called, from Sonia Kashuk. And then we just have another washi holder. I have a bunch of mink foils in that little chest there. I'm actually not sure where that came from. Some sticker albums and old planners here, makeup bags, and my declutter thing, which needs to be emptied because I already did that video. Just throwing out makeup hurts my heart. Okay, so we'll just start here. This is from Bath & Body Works. I don't typically burn a lot of candles, and I really only buy 1 or 2 at a time. I just really like this holder. The top drawer here is all nail art and old perfumes, basically. My second drawer is smaller palettes. I'm sorry guys, this is not being filmed in the best way possible, but I'm doing my best and still being able to show you guys everything. All smaller palettes, quads, my melt stacks, which I never ever use and makes me feel sad. I have labeled all of these with clear labels. So we have eyeshadow palettes in here, Basically this entire tower is eyeshadow palettes. And not a lot of exceptional organization has gone into these. I really just sit here with nonstick on the bottom. And this last drawer is just makeup bags. Getting into some of the more conventional things, this is my Dyson blow dryer, my iMac that I got as a wedding gift from my husband when we got married about 5 years ago. And then if you take a look at the top of my desk, I guess, we'll call this side my desk. These are all my setting sprays and eyeliners, hand creams, lipsticks I reach for a lot. The containers are from Winners as well. For the most part, this is what you guys see when I am filming. So this is just a little terrarium I got from, again, Marshall's, and that is also from Marshall's. I like that they matched. I just kind of move the palettes out of the holder here. I believe it's supposed to be a letter holder anytime I want to focus on them. So my palette bingo items are in there, and some of my products I want to use up in 2019 are in there. Along the top here, I do have a Kate Spade box that I could probably just get rid of, as well as the box for the Shades and Sitters palette. And each shelf has a rack of nail polishes on it. These are all my China Glaze ones. On this side, we have my Zoya and Formula X, as well as the original Too Faced Grand Chateau and La Belle Carousel from Too Faced. And then this shelf is just some lip products and some things I use as props to take Instagram photos. And another shelf of nail polish. This tower down here is actually not one I'm going to go through. It's just mostly techie stuff that I use for filming and for my job and just working from home. There's nothing supremely interesting in there, so I'm not going to even bother. This area here is actually what I look at when I'm filming. So I have actually just used a regular mom table from Ikea for this. And what I've done is taken some tack paper in a marble print, cut it to the size of the top of the table, and just slid it under the glass. Makes it look a little fancier and doesn't show so many scratches. Sorry if the soft boxes are bothering you. I actually have to use them to light the room because the chandelier in this room doesn't do me any favors as far as lighting goes. So for this, I am just going to take a seat and kind of go through it. Right here, I have all of my liquid shadows. My friend actually gave me this container. I'm not 100% sure where she got it from. I think she mentioned she got it from Costco a long time ago. Some more liquid shadows. My single eyeshadows are all in here, as well as in here, because I don't have a lot of single shadows. I never really reach for them. Up on top here is my everyday skincare, some extra brushes over here. My phones, the monitor I use is actually just a cheap Insignia TV that I bought from Best Buy a little while ago so I could have a better view of what you guys are seeing. And all of my furry-headed little assholes, i.e. my brushes. I do have an impressions mirror back there. Impressions? It's impressions, I was right. It's super dirty because I'm a real life human, and yeah, so I'm not gonna open it. Just to give you another sneak peek into my real life, this is my everyday drawer. So this is things I reach for all the time throughout videos, while I'm doing skincare, this is always a disaster. It doesn't have every specific thing that I use, but typically if I need to clean up the top of my counters, I just push everything in here and I keep my brushes and my truly everyday items in these drawers. That is my empties container, and I got that from, I believe, Real Canadian Superstore. It is basically just a rose gold garbage can, but I made it pretty. Meandering over onto this side of me, I do keep these baskets. I'm pretty much always just throwing in products that I'm using, liking, things I want to talk about. If I need to update a description box with what I'm wearing, I will throw all the products in there. This basket here is from Real Canadian Superstore. I have no idea where that one came from. I think I got it from my mom. This one is going to house all of my products for my project Use Up for 2019 and all of the ones that I finish. And that is actually my gym makeup bag, which came from a farmer's market in Haliburton, Ontario. The large angled mirror that you see here is also from Marshall's. I wanted something to kind of give me a full outfit look. It was in the corner behind this light and I didn't find it really worked, so now it lives here. Or the right, actually the right side of my desk. This top drawer is housing giveaway items. So I just put another item in here, and it's an Amazon Echo. And for those of you who have entered the February giveaway, which is all the stuff in here, I am going to be adding the Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion as well as the Amazon Echo. So please go ahead and go to the link in my description box, go comment on the original video and make sure that you're entered if you're not already, and you will be getting this as well. Stepping down a drawer, this one is my liquid highlights, bronzers, and my weird shaped blushes, so like the box blushes and the Kaja stamp blushes. This drawer is all my foundations, powders, and concealers. You are going to see a lot of these containers. You will have seen a lot of these containers throughout this video. They are also from Ikea, and I believe they're about $4 Canadian each, so they're actually a really great price. But they do not fit in the large towers, they only fit in the short ones. The second to last shelf here, or drawer, sorry, is my mascaras and all of my primers. And the last drawer is all hair care. My last tower I'm just going to rip through very quickly. This is all of my face palettes, not including highlight palettes. This here is all of my highlights, including a few highlight palettes. This one here is my single blushes. As we move up a drawer, this is Sunny Cosmetics organizer. The ones below are actually Sunny Cosmetics organizers as well. This is all of my bullet lipsticks. And this guy here is a lot of my liquid lipsticks. I did feel like I could do better with my usage on a lot of my liquid lipsticks, so I did choose to lay them out this way to see better what I had. So these are just laying in the drawer on some non-skid matting. This drawer here is all of my face palettes. So this is like, this drawer here is a lot of my highlight palettes and a few multi-use palettes. So we have like blush, bronzer, highlighter. I haven't done an extensive makeup collection in a while. I don't know if that's something that anybody would be really interested in. I know a lot of people right now are into more shop my stash, etc. But if you're interested in that, let me know. I'm okay to do it. I have no issues with that. This drawer is actually a drawer of shame for me. This right here is Pigments. This tray here is cream shadows. This tray here is more Pigments and some gel liners. More Pigments and some chroma lines. And then all on the bottom are all these liquid liners in varying different colors and styles. So let me just cover those back up and we can all be sad together. This video was really just intended to be a quick overview of my setup, but I'm hoping that somebody is getting something out of it. In my top drawer, this is all of my Super Shock shadows. These are products that I am going to be working on in my use up of 2019. They are one of my goals to kind of make some work through a lot of these. Both of these containers that they're in are from Dollarama. So I know some people will ask what is actually truly behind the scenes, and it's just a bunch of cables and the backs of lighting. That closet is where all my dark secrets go to hide, and I hope you enjoyed this setup. Makeup collection, setup, beauty room tour. I don't even know what we'll call this, but we'll figure it out in editing, I promise. Anyway, guys, don't forget to enter that final giveaway and make sure you comment down below to let me know that you have entered. I am so happy to have done this video finally. It was something I wanted to do when we moved here 2 freaking years ago, but I'm glad I waited until now because it has actually changed quite a bit since we moved here. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe before you go.